What's up, YouTube? This is Scuba. This is going to be a video reply to EDT1138 or EDT1138. Proposed a question for Top 3 Tuesday. What are your top 3 video game characters of all time? Now, for me, I don't know if I could say all time, because really that's a really in-depth question, and I could probably give you my top 5 in no particular order, but 3 was kind of hard to narrow down. But I'm just going to give you my top 3 favorite characters that I can come up with right now. My first, I'll start with number 3. Number 3 for me, I wanted to add a character into the modern gaming because I haven't done much modern gaming. I owned a PS3 back in '08 for a short period of time, but the 7th generation consoles, I finally got into it over the last couple weeks. Got a PS3, but I've always been a big fan of this game, and it's one of the big reasons I got the PS3 finally. And I know he goes by he's actually a different character each time, but just the basis of this character, the character itself in Assassin's Creed. Like I said, I know he's a different gentleman each time, but nevertheless, he's always the same character. The assassin in Assassin's Creed. I love this game. It's one of my favorite game franchise. I played one and beat one Assassin's Creed back in the day in college, and I recently got 2, and I'm a good way into it, and I've also played a little bit of the Brotherhood, and it's awesome. I can't wait till the 3rd one comes out, and I will get Revelations eventually, but I'm definitely getting Assassin's Creed 3 when it comes out. But yeah, but that's number 3. Number 2 would be Raphael in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles games. As you know, as you can see behind me, I'm a big Ninja Turtle fan. Not a groupie, but a fan. I like collecting the toys, mostly the older toys. But you know, other than the first Ninja Turtle game, I mean, TMNT Arcade, Manhattan Project, Turtles in Time, Tournament Fighters, Hyperstone Heist on the Genesis, all 3 of them on the Game Boy, Fall of the Foot, Back to the Sewers, and whatever the 3rd one was called. I loved all the games, and it was one of those where when you played the game, you knew who the character was already because you've seen this TV shows, you've seen some of the movies, so it was like you already had built a relationship or a rapport with that character. So as soon as the games came out, especially number 2, not so much the first one, I was really already a big fan, and I always would choose Raphael. So going through the progressive stages of video gaming through the NES, Genesis, and Super NES, up all the way to the GameCube, which had some great Ninja Turtle games. He really became like one of the staples in characters for video games. And all 4 turtles, but Raphael just happened to be my favorite one. So Raphael would be number 2. And number 1, which is probably no surprise, I mean, he's the hallmark to me of video gaming. He's the king, and always will be the king. And that's Mario, off Super Mario. And it's kind of funny because when I was a kid, I would always get Luigi. I don't know why, but I would always choose Luigi on those games. You could choose Luigi, and but I love Mario, man. Great story, the comic books, the movies, the TV shows. Well, not so much the movies, but the TV shows that were put on the movies, VHSs. It was one of those things where you really got caught up in the story of the video games. Anytime you're rescuing a princess. You know, the typical story, the hero rescuing the princess, with it being Link and with it being whatever. But Mario was it was marketed so well to kids, and just being that perfect age for Mario to grow up and see, to still have Mario after since 1987 or 85, whenever, all the way up to now, and Mario's still this huge, pretty much still one of the main foundations on video games. It's pretty cool. I mean, he really is the king. So that would be my number one character, Mario. My number two, Raphael. Number three, the assassin dude off Assassin's Creed. Guys, I appreciate you watching. I'm sure most of you are subscribed to EDT1138. Dude has a really awesome channel. If you haven't checked it out, definitely check it out because you will love it. Anyways, cheers, guys.